This week's DRM Not Included on F5 Live Refreshing Technology is proudly powered by Amazon Prime. We all know that you get free shipping on millions of products with Amazon Prime, but you get a whole lot more. Like free music with Amazon Prime Music, free TV, movies, and documentaries with Amazon Prime Video, free games, and a free Twitch subscription to support the content creator of your choice with Amazon Prime Gaming. Plus, a whole lot more. We've got links to all of these features and some of our favorites, plus a 30-day free trial, all by going to f5live.tv/prime. So an interesting PSA of sorts. At the beginning of next year, the original version of Mickey Mouse is going to become public domain. So it's an interesting situation. It's the first of the Disney creations that will enter the public domain. And people are excited, but they also don't quite know what it means. So the original version of Mickey Mouse, black and white, no voice, I think, just whistling, from the Steamboat Willie cartoon, will be hitting its 95-year mark at the end of the year, and therefore will be available sans copyright. But there are a lot of restrictions. The first is, it's only the Steamboat Willie Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse has evolved a lot over the years, and only that version is going to be public domain. But the company still owns a lot of copyrights and trademarks on Mickey Mouse. For example, you cannot use even the Steamboat Willie version of Mickey Mouse as a corporate mascot or brand ambassador. Not an option. So, if you own a local business and you're like, I'm going to use Steamboat Willie to sell my pizza or whatever, don't do it. Disney's coming after you. As we know, Disney is a very litigious corporation. They are going to vigorously protect the IP, as they always have.
Mm-hmm.
And
although not litigious enough, in my opinion.
In which case?
Well, I will show you in a sec. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I will show you in a second
okay.
how they have not been litigious at all to Stable Diffusion, who is blatantly stealing their IP.
Yes. Well, yes. I suspect they're working something up over there. They didn't exactly say it in a conversation with the Associated Press, but it was kind of hinted at, because they talked specifically about vigorously defending their intellectual property in all forms of media. So I suspect they may have been talking about that, but yeah, no, there's a lot of content creators that are trying to figure out how to deal with that. I mean, this is a company that sued a preschool for having a local artist make a mural in their preschool. They're not afraid to protect their IP. Now, if you use anything over the line of Steamboat Willie, they're also going to come for you. And the representative was pretty clear on that too. So the thing that's important here is to know the line, and if you can't figure it out, don't get close to it. Stay away. It's not worth it. Yes, it's always fun to deal with characters that you know and love, but if you don't understand where the line is, stay back, because again, litigious corporation. All right, go, Avram. What have we got?
I mean, look. So, listen. Consider this to be, what do you call it? Fair use, because it's being used for commentary.
100%.
Here I asked this GIMP program, Stable Diffusion, to generate Mickey Mouse. First of all, that's not the Steamboat Willie Mickey Mouse, right?
No, it's not. It's in color for one.
The red pants. It's the red pants or whatever. I don't think that's the right look, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, it cut the top of his head off, but I asked again. I asked actually to show Mickey Mouse drinking a vodka. I don't think the
Oof.
vodka looks quite right, but but there, uh,
From
but
my
there, but
perspective,
there he is.
it looks like a glass of hot sauce.
Yes, I said Mickey Mouse smoking. This isn't didn't do a great job with the smoking, but it's clearly Mickey Mouse. So
And it looks a little
it doesn't look
bondagey.
like they're being very, very vigorous in protecting their IP when I can make when Stable Diffusion and other image generators can make this and like this looks good. It's not like
Yeah.
remember I think a few months ago I was showing you Runway.
Mm-hmm.
That one's
Mm-hmm.
not quite as good. That just appeared. Uh, I have to say it wasn't like I'm really trying to do something outrageous and they wouldn't do it. I asked it to like have Mickey taking drugs or something like that. Like that would be really like really offensive
Yeah.
to the to Disney, not because I want to offend them, but because I want to show that like they're not like these image generators are being pretty flagrant in
Yeah.
violating fair use. Now, to be fair, no pun intended, right? I guess if it stays on my computer and I don't post it to the internet, then who's the wiser?
Right.
Except that except for the fact that Stable Diffusion and other companies that do image generation are profiting. Like
Mm-hmm.
they're making money. They're charging people. I mean, this model that I have was free, but they are charging people money for their services, and of course it goes to their stock valuation and things like that. So they're flagrantly using uh, Mickey Mouse and other Disney. I'm sure if I asked for Donald Duck, it would give me that too.
Yeah.
Um, uh, Other trademarked properties, copyrighted and trademark proper IP,
Yeah.
and
It's true.
letting.
Yeah. It's a good point for sure. It's been a contention of ours since the beginning of this trend, and yeah, you're right. It's Disney does not seem to be vigorously pursuing this. Although what's happening behind the scenes, who knows? But yeah, you're absolutely right,
Uh,
and they're profiting off of it, which is one of
I mean,
Disney's big issues.
I don't understand why they wouldn't have already issued a cease and desist or sued,
Mm-hmm.
because we have small time artists and small time writers suing OpenAI and
Yeah.
Google and Stability AI, and they don't have the resources that Disney has to go
True.
after these folks. And you know, and this stuff has been going on for more than a year. So I mean, I don't understand why they wouldn't protect. I mean, obviously they're not protecting their IP because like if they had some type of agreement with Stability or one of those, that would what I just did wouldn't work.
Right.
Like it's like notice uh notice that the music, and we talked about this with Google Music, was it Google's Music Lab also, right?
Mm-hmm.
The AI people are seemingly scared to death of music, of getting sued by music companies, but
Yeah.
have no fear of movie companies, of visual arts or video or writing, of stealing those things. But music, they're really afraid because um, they I guess they realize that could be a problem. The precedent is out there. I mean, look at how many lawsuits we've seen over just like a beat, right?
Yep.
Just a little bit of a beat or whatever, or a melody,
RIA
that
is an active
sounds
organization.
too similar. it sounds too similar. But you know, I mean, look, yes, Disney will come at. I'm sure Disney will come after, like you said, someone who small business that tries to set up shop and make money off of Steamboat Willie. But in a way, it's really not fair because why aren't they coming after this incredible heist that's
Yeah.
happening right now? Don't they? It's been going on too long for them to say that they don't know this is happening.
Yeah, it's true. It is an interesting situation, because they go after individuals and organizations for direct theft, like direct look, you person painted wall, or you company are making counterfeit shirts. Like they go after that immediately, but they've left this alone for a long time.
Yeah,
I mean,
I mean, I
they sued the preschool within a week of the thing being done.
yeah,
I don't even know how they found out about it. I just know that Universal sent
yeah,
their artists to go replace the mural with entirely Universal characters. But
right,
one of the benefits of it happening in Florida is they're both here. But
right.
yeah, it's an interesting point. Um, they're talking about vigorously enforcing their IP protection on one side and completely ignoring it on another. So I don't know,
Yep.
but like we always say, especially when it comes to Disney and or Nintendo, be careful. Both are litigious, especially against individuals and companies. Hello, YouTube. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of F5 Live Refreshing Technology. If you did, please subscribe to the channel down below, and of course, hit the notification bell because we know that subscriptions don't mean much on YouTube anymore. If you've got topics that you'd like us to talk about in the future, please comment them down below. And if you'd like to not follow us on YouTube, there's lots of ways that you can follow along with our content by going to plughitslive.com/subscribe. There you'll see all of our shows and all of the ways that you can watch, listen, and follow along.